Hey everybody, I just wanted to give a quick update on how this is going. My tomato row, phase 3. We got almost all of them. We only have one more garden box to install towards the end, and I already started putting the dirt in here. I'm gonna get some tomatoes planted today, and I'll show you how that looks after I finish putting that together. But I put in the bottoms of these chicken poop and some branches. My husband put these stakes down in first so that it could be secured down into the regular dirt, because all the other dirt that I'm gonna fill in these boxes is 50-50 mix of peat moss and raised garden bed soil. So the soil is gonna be really fluffy and loose. And so I wanted to make sure that these were secured down in the native soil and the clay type soil that we have, so that none of them will fall over under the weight of the tomatoes that are growing on them. I'm gonna at least get those 2 boxes planted, and if I can get more done today, then I will. But see, just have one more to go. One more to go in there, and then this will be finished. And I'll just have to put in all my tomatoes and stuff. I have to plant these last 2, well, it's gonna be 3 of these round containers. I'm gonna have to plant some stuff in those, but other than that, I think we're good. I also finished this bed. If you remember, it was a jungle over here. That's where I had my strawberry shelves, and all of that got taken out. And so now this is my watermelon bed, and I've already planted some watermelons in there. And so I'm excited about that. I got the water working. This is that other bed that I said I was going to put together with the cardboard. And I already planted some tomatoes and peppers, and I seeded the other holes are all seeded already. So, and I'll cover all that in my garden tour when I do it. But I just wanted to show you the progress that I made on this bed here. And this bed is going to be my problem child this season. I'm sure of it, because I didn't pull out all the grass and stuff. I just covered it over with the cardboard. And well, since the sunlight is still getting down in there, a lot of those grasses are pushing through the dirt that I put and displacing the seeds that I planted in here. And so, and like these cattails are strong and they're pushing this up. So, and look at, they popped out over here completely, just popped right on out. So I don't know, I'm gonna have to see. And this little guy I just saw right now is a potato, and that is not what I planted there. So, oh well, it's gonna be interesting to see how this bed turns out. The other bed at the other end down here, that one with the cardboard, I think is gonna fare a lot better, because in my last video I said that one started out with nothing growing in it. I had it covered with cardboard completely, and so there was no undergrowth. This one had undergrowth because I had the white plastic on this one, and the light was able to still illuminate under there, and stuff was able to still grow. And so that's why this one, I know this one's gonna be the troubled one. I'm gonna have to keep seeding and reseeding, or probably I won't even reseed. I'll probably just let the stuff grow that is gonna grow, and the seeds that I planted, see what pops up from those. and just keep trying to pull back and cut back this grass that's growing under here. And that grass is the reason why I'm not going to use straw anymore in my beds. I'll use it in my compost, but not in my beds directly. Well, here it is, you guys. Okay, so today is the next day. But yesterday, after I finished planting these in, I didn't get a chance to video because I had to rush out to do a favor for a friend and babysit. So I just wanted to show you. I got them in. My tomatoes are in, at least. I'll probably add just a little bit more soil to this. And then I'm going to put in between, like in between in the middle here, some peppers, some hot peppers that I got. I think in the back side behind, there's some space behind the, behind the stakes, as you can see. So I think I'm going to plant a row of carrots. That way the chickens can kind of graze on the carrot tops. They keep trying to reach through and eat stuff. They're already grazing on the potato leaves that are there. So I'm going to alternate boxes. So in one box I'm going to put carrots in the back. In the next box I'm going to put marigolds all throughout the back. And I'll do that like every other box will have carrots, or every 2 boxes will have carrots growing in them. And then peppers, I'll have peppers in between each of the tomatoes, and possibly some onions in front, like in between the tomatoes, like in between the tomatoes here, I mean, you know, in the front. So effectively I'll have like 3 rows of stuff growing in this 1 foot space. I'll have something growing in the back, something growing in the middle, and then something growing right in the front, side by side with the tomatoes. So I'm thinking the onions will probably be a good bet since their roots don't go down deep. The carrots, they'll root down deep. The peppers, I'm not really sure. I'm guessing they'll probably root down. But there's like 20 inches space in between the 2 tomatoes. So if I put a pepper in between there, then I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. And then I'll put like a few onions in the front here. Like 3, yeah, about 3 onions in between each tomato. And I'm doing that so it'll help with the companion planting is what they call it. So it'll help disguise the tomato plant's scent or something. Maybe I think the marigolds is supposed to repel certain insects or whatever. And so, yeah, sorry about my shadow. It's the afternoon, so I can't get away from it. Anyways, I wanted to show you all also, I made these nameplates here so that I can keep track, and it was just a good way to repurpose. I had some drink containers that had lids, and we go through a lot of these drink containers, and so I had a whole lot of lids, something like over 30 lids. And of course I need more, but it still is doing the job pretty good. And I just hot glued it to some sticks, some little branches that I had in the background, in my backyard here. So that was I think it was a good way to repurpose that. My tomatoes look a little sad. These guys do, because I had just planted these guys. But they'll perk back up. Yeah, so I still have this other box to do. And then I have to wait for my hubby to put the stakes in all the rest of the boxes that are following this fence so I can get the tomatoes planted. But I'm so happy because I'm able to finally get them going. And it looks nice. It looks really, I'm happy with the way that it's looking. So, yay! These are some of the tomatoes that I have left to still plant in my tomato row. So, I have a lot of work still to do and a lot of tomatoes. I had over 67 different varieties of tomatoes that I'm trying to grow this season so that I can do taste tests, see which ones I like, and then be able to then only plant the varieties that I like and enjoy. So every season I'm going to try and do different ones. There's so many different varieties of tomato, so many different ones. So I don't know. I hope to be able to try as many of these little seedlings once they get started. And a lot of them are already putting on flowers, like this one already has a flower. So what I've been doing is just picking off the flowers because they're in these little cups. They don't need to put on fruit yet or flowers yet. So I just really want these plants to, continue to grow roots and stay healthy and not put out flowers yet. So anyways, that's what I've been doing. The rest of these tomatoes that aren't going to be planted, that I'm not going to keep, I might either give them away or sell them. So yes, almost finished, you guys. And I do have some more tomatoes over here. The ones that didn't do so well when I did the first planting of them and decided to reseed and try again. And so I have a lot of tomatoes. Anyways, if you like this video and if you've been following along with my garden remodel, I encourage you to continue looking out for my new videos. And you can do that by subscribing to my channel and clicking the bell icon so that you'll be notified whenever I post up a new video. Also, click like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the things that I'm doing. Let me know how crazy I am for trying to plant so many different varieties of tomatoes. I think it's just wow. So anyways, as always, you guys, God bless.